Hey guys, I am Sino, bringing you the ace match between Team Gaea and Team... What was the other team, Absentis?
Team Zerg.
No, is it? No,
Oh,
Zerg's
no, maybe
playing...
it's Rooster Trees?
Okay, let's assume that it's the Rooster Trees. So,
Oh, no.
we've got HybridFrog representing... Oh, crap. Sai is on Team Gaea, I know that.
Yeah, and...
So, I think that HybridFrog is part of the Rooster Trees, so let's go with that. So,
Right.
HybridFrog, the yellow Protoss here at the, let's call this at 10 o'clock, and Sai, the green Zerg, at the 4 o'clock. Why don't you tell us about, well, this is brought to you by our sponsor, the Internet Movie Firearms Database, imfdb.org, and why don't you tell us about these two players, Absentis?
Sure, I'll talk to them a bit as you check the comments, make sure the stream is going okay. Sai, of course, he's a very strong Zerg player. He has his own YouTube channel, youtube.com/SaiStarcraft, and HybridFrog is a really strong Protoss player. He's been in the top 200 on North American server for the last few weeks. He's really solid play. He's won quite a bit in the King of the Hills. He's done very well for himself in the what's it called? The SE Red Open on Saturdays. And HybridFrog is putting down a cannon at his opponent's natural. With that forge, looks like he's going to be cannoning inside the main, or inside the natural rather, and denying that really fast expo. And on Jungle Basin, you really want that expo as Zerg. It's nice. You can defend it fairly well. You definitely want to get that up quickly so that you're on even footing with the with your Protoss opponent, who can also get a second base up fairly easily.
Yeah, I remember HybridFrog actually doing this before. I'm not sure what that was. It was probably in a StarCraft Reddit Open. Our audio levels are fine. I checked the chat, and yeah, so that's good. We've got nothing too interesting. HybridFrog getting up that gateway now, putting up a cannon at his front so he won't get hurt by any ling pressure. Otherwise, everything pretty standard. I mean, aside from Sai not having his natural.
Alright, I think he's going to be getting his expansion up at the 3 o'clock. He's got a
Yep.
There we go, a hatch there. I was wondering why I was out in the middle of nowhere. Then I realized, of course, trying to take his natural is going to be pretty suicidal. So he's got his expo in the middle of nowhere. That's going to be probably pretty harmful. At the moment, HybridFrog is just going to be, just now getting up his cybernetics core. And he knows he's got a pretty nice advantage. Oh, he's got a probe scouting around, and he's going to find Sai's expo. So that is not, things are not, and
really smart move here by HybridFrog. He's just going to do the exact same thing he just did at Size Natural, and he's going to be able to get away with this.
well, there are some Zerglings coming up. Sai does have 8 Zerglings out on the field, so he might be able to shut this down, but that cannon has just warped
see
in.
the pylon. So, I mean, if he wasn't paying attention.
I just checked his vision. Yeah, all of the Zerglings are just at the watchtower, so this cannon might... Well, it's going to be at least halfway warped in by the time Sai even notices it. He now just has vision of it, and that cannon... Sai needs to react soon.
He's getting a Baneling Nest. He's going to go for a counterattack. He doesn't want this to go to a longer game anymore. He's just going to go straight up to bust this front from HybridFrog.
Yeah, speed has kicked in. Those cannons are now attacking that hatchery, using those eggs to make Zerglings. Smart choice there. Obviously, you don't want to be making drones. And he's setting up his lings to attack the front.
No, I think he's just going to be scouting over here, and there is a single sentry out, so a well-placed force field from HybridFrog can absolutely destroy Sai right now. I think a well-placed force field can mean the difference between a victory and a loss. We've got 3 Banelings, 4 Banelings on the way. I assume we'll get a few more so we can break the front. Yeah, there we go, a few more being morphed. And this is going to be really tough for HybridFrog to wall, or for HybridFrog to defend from if he doesn't get good force field placement.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. He's putting down a pylon at the rocks as natural because that's another way that I can get in. But for the moment, Sai is doing an all in. He's sending in his banelings now. Let's see if he can bust down the front.
Nope. Okay, there we go. Force field going down. Not the greatest baneling use. It is going to be a little open. Oh, actually, got a few zealots there. So now he should be able to get a lot of damage in here once that force field wears off.
Oh, and enough energy for a second force field. Although that sentry and the zealot are going to get taken out. Warp gates are just now finished, so you can warp zealots here. Those lings, the rest of the lings start to pour in, and things are now not looking good for HybridFrog.
Yeah, he's forced to pull off probes from the line. This single pylon goes down, and yeah, he has no production. So Sai very possibly going to take this game. I don't think there's anything HybridFrog is going to have to do against these lings. Yep, there we go.
Good game.
So it looks like Team Gaea, won that match 3-2. So congrats to them.